Hey guys, it's me again, and welcome to the 119th episode of my Ask series, and this is also the Series 7 finale. So yeah, and if you're wondering when Series 8 will come out, I'll explain at the end of the video. So yeah. So, without further ado, let's answer the questions that you asked me in the last video for one more time. So, yeah, let's get started. First question is from SpongeBob SquarePants fan. Sorry, I'm just. SpongeBob SquarePants person fan 2007, and he asks, "What's your opinion on the Superhero Squad show? Never heard of it." Next questions are from Master CJ Kinkeed, and he asks, "Well, I guess this is the last episode, and here are my questions. 1. What's your opinion on Zootopia? It's a good movie, and I also heard that it's getting a series on Disney Plus called Zootopia Plus, which that's pretty interesting. 2. Have you seen these SML videos? Junior's essay, 9 Lives, Jeffy the Clown, Junior goes to Legoland, and Penelope gets taken. Well, I've seen Junior's essay, Jeffy the Clown, and Junior goes to Legoland, but I haven't seen 9 Lives or Penelope gets taken. Well, actually, I might have seen gets taken, but I don't remember. But I will watch 9 Lives, maybe after this video, maybe, but we'll see. 3. Why do you hate Cars 2? Well, I don't really hate it, it's a bit out of place for the Cars universe. And the movie focuses way too much on Mater, which I don't really have a problem with that if it was handled well. But they just had to ruin it to make the story happen. Which again, the movie could work if they didn't do too much with it. The Unlucky Tug explains more than I can, so you can watch his video about the Cars, of his review of all of the Cars films, because he explains much more details on them than I do. 4. Why do you like Sanjay and Craig? Well, I used to, but not anymore because it's a rip-off to regular show. And 5. What's your opinion on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1? I'd say it's pretty good. Well, I guess this is a goodbye. Then I'll see you next season. You sure will, mate. You sure will. Next questions are from Marcus Miller, and he asks, 1. What's your favorite Nickelodeon film? Good question. I'd probably say the SpongeBob SquarePants film, or SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and Barnyard, which I know a lot of people hate Barnyard, but I like it. 2. What's your opinion on chicken wraps? Never tried it. 3. What's your favorite food from McDonald's? Good question. Again, my favorite food are chicken nuggets, chips, and a burger, which I always get the cheese one. Well, just the cheese on it because, yeah, and they're pretty fucking great. 4. What's your opinion on The Lion King 1994 and the 2019 remake? Well, the 1994 one is a classic, and the remake is alright. And 5. Which do you like more, Toy Story or Toy Story 2? That's a tough decision because I like both of them. But if I have to pick one the most, then it has to be Toy Story 2 because that's a big improvement to the first movie. Like, I'm not saying the first movie was bad, but the animation could have been better. but thankfully they improved it since A Bug's Life. So yeah. And Toy Story 2 is probably the most popular Toy Story film of the franchise. And next questions are from Austin Marcus Robert Miller, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Garfield 2004 and Garfield 2 2006? Well, the first Garfield is, it's good, I guess. And the third, I don't really care for it. But I do like the line from the movie, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my office. Which my friend says that to me all the time, and it makes me laugh. 2. What's your favorite Ask COVID-19 Sucks 2005 season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. 3. What's your favorite Cartoon Network show? I had to say Adventure Time, Regular Show, Total Drama, what else? Boy, Girl, Dog, Cat, Mouse, Cheese, Clarence, Steven Universe, and The Amazing World of Gumball, and Unikitty. So yeah, that's all I can think of. Oh yeah, and the Fungies, even though I haven't watched it before, but I hear it's pretty good. 4. What was the first movie you saw in cinemas? Bolt. And 5. Why do you hate The Cat in the Hat 2003? It's just a disgrace to the books, to be honest, and the movie's quite inappropriate as well, because one scene there, because in a deleted scene, the cat was looking at women's butt. I'm not joking, he actually did, but but it was in a deleted scene, and thank God it didn't make it through the movie, because if it did, then it wouldn't be good. And I also heard that there was going to be a sequel to it, but thankfully it never happened because of how hated it got. And I also heard from Mike Myers and Alec Baldwin that they hated this movie. So yeah, if you look at the hated films wiki, or the cancelled films wiki, or whatever. So yeah. Next questions are from Classic Thomas FTW, Classic Thomas FTW, Thomas and Friends Season 25 FTL, and he asks, 1. Thanks for asking my questions this season. Don't mention it, pal. 2. When will Series 8 come out? I'll explain at the end. 3. What's your opinion on TGI Fridays? It's a good restaurant. I've been there twice and it's pretty good. 4. Have you been to Crow Park? Yes, I have. And 5. Have you been to Enniskillen? Yes, I did. Next questions are from Raikou the Great, and he or she asks, I think it's a he, but yeah. And the questions he asks are, 1. 1. What's your opinion on South Park? It's alright. 2. If you could have any animal as a pet besides a dog and cats, which animal would you have? Good question. I'd probably have a goldfish, which I used to have a goldfish, but I used to have quite a few goldfishes when I was little, but I'd love to have one again. And probably a rabbit. 3. What's your opinion on Kanye West? I don't know. And 4. What's your favorite Fireman Sam episode? That's a tough question. If I have to pick a favorite, then it'd have to be, I don't know. I'd probably say Let It Snow from Series 5, or Bath Time for Dusty. And he also says, happy birthday to my sister. Thanks, mate, but her birthday was like, what day is it? It's August, 4 days ago. But thanks for the late birthday message. Next questions are from Chili F, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Arthur the Maroon Tank Engine? He's a pretty good character. Again, it's a shame that he never appeared again after Series 12, but it would have been nice if he returned in, like, I don't know, probably around Series 15 or something. 2. Are there any sequels you think are that sorry I'm stuttering. 2. Are there any sequels you think aren't as good as the first film? Well, that's a tough question. I'd probably say Muppets Most Wanted. Not saying it's a bad film, but it's not as good as the 2011 film. And I think that's it. 3. Do you think the Fat Controller is unlikable in Middle Engine for blaming Percy for going onto the Tipper's loading ramp? Well, Percy didn't decide to go on it. It was actually Henry's fault because he didn't see Percy at the back, so... Which I don't think it was Henry's fault either because he didn't know. And I think it was pretty much Ari and Bert's fault, which they should have gotten in trouble by the end of the episode, or this could have been like a Brenner episode, like this could have been a series 17 or 18 episode if it was remade, and if we actually saw Ari and Burr getting scolded by Sir Topham Hatt. Yeah, that's what should have happened. But no, they just decided to do it in series 7. No, not series 7, series 6. And by that time, this should have been the time that we got longer episodes, like 7-minute episodes by that time. But yeah. 4. Have you ever heard of the user Victor Tanzing? No, I haven't. And 5. Do you think Stephanie should have returned in CGI? Yes, I did. And the last question is from the Justice 2022, and he asks, what's your opinion on the Smurf movies? Well, I answered that in the previous video, so you'll probably see my opinions on them. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the questions for Series 7 of my Ask series. And if you're wondering when Series 8 will come out, it'd probably be December as well. The date, well, it'll have to be decided. Could be the 1st, but I'll just have to think about it. But until now, no more questions, which I will announce it in November, which that's about 3 months from now, actually. Wow. So yeah. So that's all for now, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for answering my questions. Well, at first, the season wasn't going very well, but I believe around up to episode 8, it started to improve a bit, and it got more and more better. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for asking me questions this season, and as usual, every season. So yeah. And let's hope Series 8 will be a good season as well. So yeah. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon, and this is me signing off.